little crooked there, like my dick. Am I a fucking idiot? I feel like I'm kind of stupid right now. I think his tripod blows my dick. I feel like I should just fucking hold the damn thing now. All right, good morning, you beautiful 600 and some thousand sons of bitches. We are making breakfast this morning. I rarely ever do these types of video blogs, but I'm gonna get into them. And this morning we're doing breakfast. Before we dive into it, a little crooked there, like my dick. I never thought I'd feel tall from doing this. All right, so this morning, my cardio consisted of 90 minutes on the stepper. I'm gonna start doing some longer distance cardio, not running because I'm not good at it. I need to get in shape, and apparently I have to get into zone 2. I don't really understand it quite yet. I understand it very superficially, but I'm burning way more calories, and it's way more intense than I thought it would be. But nonetheless, my eating habits have changed slightly. Still a 50% vegan. And for all of you that don't know what that means is, 50% vegan means I eat meat, fruits, and veggies, and other types of carbohydrates. Yeah, I know, right? Just a well-balanced diet, you dickhead. I was not eating very much as for my health, taking a fucking dive from taking too much gear and fucking myself all up, eating a bunch of shit that I shouldn't have, processed foods, all that. I eat as little processed shit as possible. That doesn't mean that I don't eat processed stuff. I still enjoy it. Who doesn't? I like a fucking snack here and there. But health became a huge priority for me because Dr. Prisk was like, you need to get on a Mediterranean-style diet and stop eating so much fucking shit, Seth. You got it, Doc. Since then, I've stopped the majority of the gear that I take. I still am on an HRT dose, much lower. As you can see, motherfucker, I look way younger. It is true. Let's turn on another light so you can see the skin. Look how nice my skin looks. Looks young, special. But the breakfast this morning. So, on the days that I'm doing more intense cardio, where I'm burning a ton of calories, I consume between 4 and 5 whole eggs. We had the air fryer out last night. Hannah made breaded chicken tenders. Tasty shit. 4 to 5 whole eggs. This morning, I'm going to do 4 whole eggs, 1 cup of oats. Why did I do the oats? Because I like the way they taste. This morning I felt like eating oats rather than my Pride foods. I'll do that instead. Trying to get roughly 50 grams of carbohydrates from either oats or from cream of rice, which I also really enjoy. Blueberry is my flavor saver. And then in my oats, I will mix 1 cup of farm-fed. Lately, I've been on the kick of the glazed donut and strawberry Dippin' Dots. This morning, Adeline, I made her chocolate strawberry protein shake. I make her those in the morning because that kid burns a ton of calories too, and she's growing. She'll probably end up being taller than me, and it'll be super awkward whenever she gets older. Really looking forward to it. But let's start cooking some food. Probably gonna need to pop this bitch up a little higher, huh? See how this works. I'll fucking fall. Should I angle it up? How's that work? Oh. Man, now I know what tall people feel like, huh? Am I a fucking idiot? I feel like I'm kind of stupid right now. I feel like I should just fucking hold the damn thing now. Hey! One of the reasons that I'm starting to do this, the whole longer distance and longer walks, or stepper I should say, is because I have a bear hunt in June. Woo! Bear hunt that I'm doing in June, and I gotta hike up the mountains. So what I did was I ordered one of those. It's an outdoorsman pack where you wear it just like you would like a big giant fucking hunting pack that you would wear for hiking or hunting or camping. And you can strap on like 45-pound plates to it. And there are some trails not far from here where you can just fucking go. So I have to start training for that. I'm waiting for my new boots to come in. I do like to put butter in my eggs. Tasty shit. I don't like to crack, no crack in the yolks. I actually just like to shovel these into my mouth. I prefer it that way. Why? Because I like the way it tastes. I love eggs. Whole eggs are the shit. I used to eat a lot of, there I am. I used to eat a lot of egg whites whenever I was competing, obviously because they were low in fat. But since I changed my diet and I kind of started excluding like a bunch of bullshit, I've been eating a lot more whole eggs and I feel way better. I haven't noticed any decline or problems with my health from it in my blood work. So, with all that being said, why the fuck should I change it? I do love red meat, by the way. I stopped eating it for a while strictly because my blood work didn't look too good. Once I cut out the steroids and all the bullshit, my blood work started looking a whole lot better. I still don't eat an abundance of red meat, but probably 2, maybe 3 times a week. I've been eating it 2 times a week for probably the past couple weeks. Feel pretty good. I'd like to continue to eat more of it. Tasty. Whole eggs. Done. This nice, beautiful kitchen. My parents, I grew up doing kitchens and bathrooms. So it's big and beautiful. I'll show you here. I don't really think I've ever shown anybody the house. I don't know if that's ever happened, but we'll give you a little tour. This is the front door. We bought this home. It's an open concept. Nice big white kitchen. Open concept living. Beautiful floor. I love it. And obviously SJ shit. Absolutely everywhere. But I love these countertops. Cambria quartz. You know, we are very busy every single fucking day of our lives. Hannah runs gymnastics there. That's all she does. We have 3 kids, run all the businesses, all that. However, every single day, we make sure that we eat dinner as a family. That is a huge, huge part of my life because it is the time when we sit down and we eat together as a family. We get to discuss our days, talk about what we did, what the kids learned in school, what they did at gymnastics practice. We usually don't eat dinner together as a family until 8:30, 9 o'clock every single night. That's 5 days a week. Usually on the weekends, we usually eat a little bit earlier, but our routine is eating a later dinner, and it's just because of the intensity of our days. However, if there's one thing that I could pass on to every single parent, if it is possible to make this happen in your life, eat dinner with your children every single day. That is a tradition that I know that they will hold very closely to them, and they will continue to do it because that's whenever, as kids, that was something that we always cherished because my dad didn't usually get home until very late at night because he was running his businesses. So eating dinner as a family, that's why this huge island exists, why it's, you know, fucking 7.5 feet, so that we all sit here as a family, we all enjoy, eating as a family, it holds a lot of value to me. I think this tripod blows my dick. So, sorry. Other cool feature of this kitchen. That's the microwave. Super cool. All right, so I got my oats, and my flavor right now, I mean, glazed donut is my favorite flavor of farm fed. I fucking love it. I'll mix this in. So this breakfast, I mean, I keep it pretty simple and I keep it pretty well balanced. I don't go over the top with anything. Just don't anymore. But right now, this breakfast, roughly what I'm trying to achieve is to get anywhere between 55 grams of carbohydrates, 50 grams of protein, and with this I'll probably end up getting about 22 to 25 grams of fat, given the whole eggs, protein, the oatmeal. No sweetener in the oatmeal. I just do the farm fed. It's sweet enough. And like I said, 22 grams of protein in there, 6 grams in each egg. So roughly trying to get 40 grams of carbohydrates. I do drink lactate 2% milk. I fucking love milk. But I'm lactose intolerant and it's a huge pain in the ass. But that milk's been a lifesaver. That's it. Post cardio, I should have brought that up. I had a scoop of grind and a scoop of my greens with my multivitamins. I love egg yolks. Not so much cooked egg yolks. I like them runny. Also, for people that are curious or asking or anything like that, right now, 208 pounds. I am 5'6". I'm relatively short, but you know, short people are capable of doing some pretty incredible things. It seems to be like a ball-busting thing that people go after is like people's height. And it's like, you know, I understand that, like, it'd be cool to be tall. But at the same time, if you can't accept yourself for who you are, then, like, the fuck are you doing? Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're, like, something incredible. Like, just because you're short doesn't mean you can't be successful. Just because you're short doesn't mean you can't do great things in this world. And I know it's like a dickhead comment to make, but I think there's a lot of people out there that become, I mean, people dig at it. It's an insecurity for people. You know, little man syndrome, a lot of people go through it. I mean, fuck, it's one of the reasons I lifted weights, because I knew I wasn't getting any taller, but I was pretty good at lifting fucking weights, so I got into it. But I think that egos and projections is what will get the best of people. So, but yeah, 5'6", 208 pounds. It's been almost 2 years since I tore my tricep. So it's been 2 years since I saw Dr. Prisk and he told me to get my shit together and cut back. Got my blood work under control, tinkered with fucking, you know, 500, 600 milligrams of test at a couple points to see if, I was like, maybe I could do it again. No. The best thing that I have ever done is cut the bullshit out and get myself healthy and on to new experiences of life. And a lot of people think I'm still blasting gear. And I could understand it because I look better than the majority of people. But 20 years of blasting gear, being big as fuck, and just my natural genetics of me being a short, thick, stocky dude, like, you know, I'm not gonna get fucking skinny. And there is one thing that I will say. I think way differently. I can't explain it. I don't know any medical studies or anything out there on this topic, but I do think that heavy steroid use does something to our brains that is inexplainable. Because I think much differently now than when I was blasting a ton of gear. And it wasn't that I was like a piece of shit or like not cool, but it was just, it was much different. And I think I've talked to other people that have stopped taking massive amounts of gear and they look at life a little bit differently now. And again, there's no studies and there's nothing on this topic other than just anecdotal experiences and discussions you can have where you really don't know, like I'm having right now. But I do believe that there is something that goes on when you're taking high amounts of steroids for a long period of time that changes the way you think. Because it obviously changes our chemical makeup of our body. How the fuck you think you get like that? You know what I mean? So I think there's something else that's going on that isn't being explained or even touched on. And that's the breakfast. Oats, eggs, protein powder. Keep it pretty simple. I don't overcomplicate too much stuff. I think it's fucking stupid to overcomplicate your life, making sure that you're eating a well-balanced diet with quality foods. That's it. Don't make this harder than it needs to be, everyone. But on days like today, whenever I was down there burning over 1,000 calories, I think I did 8.7 miles on the stepper, 90 minutes. Got to get ready for the bear hike. I'm pumped about that. Might even do some other crazy shit. I've been invited to go do some pretty crazy trail running. Not running, like hiking. We'll see. I don't know. I think I could do it. I'm pretty fucking good at it. I just got to do it in real life. I can't just stay on a fucking machine and expect to be good out in the mountains or in a fucking trail. Not gonna happen. But Make sure that you guys subscribe, like the video, put stuff in the comments of what you want to see next. I know one thing that I want to do is my red meat meal. I do love thick, juicy, tender, fatty motherfucking steaks. They are my shit. Let me know what you think in the comments. Other than that, keep being good motherfuckers.